Silver Sable and the Wild Pack. We find Silver Sable as she kicks this operative out of a building during a training exercise. As the operative falls into the water, Silver Sable leaps in after him and strangles him to finish him off once and for all. As Silver Sable emerges from the water, she's greeted by men with machine guns. But as she dodges the gunfire, the operative she just strangled emerges from the water, proving more resilient than she thought. Silver Sable kicks him in the face and then punches him in the jaw before getting rushed by more operatives. Silver Sable leaps over one of them while kicking the other, but as she tries to pull out her gun, she gets tackled by that same operative, proving to be a pain in her ass. Silver Sable kicks him in the nuts and then moves towards the flag. But as the Sandman tries to grab her, Sable leaps clean over him, grabbing the flag, emerging victorious. As Lorna and Morty apologize for the pathetic performance of those operatives, Silver Sable says she wants to keep the one with the ponytail as he withstood all her attacks and he kept on coming. Apparently that dude's name is Pal, and Pal has just made the team. But back in Simcaria at Silver Sable HQ, as Silver Sable is naked getting a massage, one of her agents is going over the list of available jobs. Now her operative tells her that Hydra terrorists have seized a dormitory that just so happens to contain the students of several political figures. And one of those students just happens to be Anna, Sable's niece. But Sable refuses as they're not running a charity and they're running a business which doesn't come with personal concerns. But later, Sable would hop in a jet and mobilize as she thinks back to her father training her to become an operative. He taught her everything she knew, but one thing he taught her was never to let it get personal. But unfortunately, now it's personal. Hours later, Sable would show up at Cranewood School for Girls. But Sable's not the first to arrive, as Peter Parker is already on the scene taking pictures. As Silver Sable leaps from her invisible jet, she shoots one guy while kicking him in the face, and then she grabs him and uses him as a human shield while shooting the other guy and neutralizing him. Spider-Man heads to the roof as he hears shots, but when he gets there, he finds Silver Sable already having taken both these guys out. As Spider-Man webs these guys up, Sable instructs him to stay here and not to get in her way. Meanwhile, inside the building, as all the terrorists have all the girls captive, they tell the police that they'll kill one girl and throw her body out if there's any more delaying tactics. Meanwhile, as one of these goons is talking to his boss on the radio, Spider-Man grabs his gun and then incapacitates the guy. Now Silver Sable tells Spider-Man what the fuck, because now that the dude's not responding, they've lost the element of surprise. But elsewhere, somewhere over the Atlantic Ocean, Sandman, Pal, and the rest of the Wild Pack mobilize as they get ready to go help Silver Sable.